Welcome, fire signs. It's Robin here with Celtic Fox Fortunes. So I'm going to be doing December readings for each sign. I'm going to start with Aries and then Leo, and then I'm going to move on to Sagittarius. And I'm using the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition deck. Okay, so to find your reading, you can just go down into the description and it's right there. Just click on the blue link with the time beside your zodiac sign, and you'll get zoomed right to your reading. So I do hope that you enjoy, and remember to leave your zodiac sign with a comment so I know which reading that you watched. Okay, so I'm going to go on a quick pause and I'll come back with Aries. Okay, so okie dokie, Aries. All right, let's see what's going on for December for you. So this is a general reading, all right? So for Aries in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this one doesn't resonate for you, just go ahead and check out your moon sign. So I'm going to pull a card for love and then for money, and then I'm going to ask Spirit for any general messages that Aries should be aware of for the month of December. And just a reminder that I do private readings as well. So, so this card is going to represent your love life, okay? So we have the Three of Swords here. So I think for those of you that are single, you could be experiencing a return of the ex, but probably in a really, really, really good way. You guys are just going to transform any relationship. And this is going to be, you know, somebody that maybe you had a great big huge blowout with, you know what I mean? And just really separated, like maybe one of you even like cheated on the other person, like it was horrifying, horrific, you know, and maybe some sort of huge drama that you thought you would never recover from. Well, guess what? In December, I would expect that person to return. And for those of you in relationships with the Three of Swords in reverse, I think that just, you know, you guys will start getting along better. And if there's any long-standing grudge, which I feel like is hard to, unless you're a super couple, there's something that has been getting in the way of either trust or having fun together or whatever. So it should start really improving. Okay, so I'm using this angle for the first time, so I'm just gonna let me know what you think about it too in the comments, you guys. So that's great. Great news for love. Let's see if we can repeat that. Great news in money. Okay, nice. Okay, so I feel like you're getting messages from Spirit with the Knight of Wands, and his third eye is wide open. There's also a ship coming in here. So anything that you're about to do for yourself, you know, whether it's take a new job or invest money or whatever it is, make sure that you meditate on it and ask Spirit or ask your higher self. Hold on for a second. I'm just going to adjust the camera. Hold on. I was just seeing my mouth. It was really throwing me off. All right. So, I mean, love and money looks great. Like, awesome. So, anyway, I'll get these ones out of the way here. So, and let's see what else Spirit would like you to know for the month of December, okay? I'll pull a card. Coming out of hermit mode, okay? So you guys could be turning into a bit more of a social butterfly, you know, especially if an Aries, you know, you're an enigma wrapped in a conundrum, right? Just really, really outgoing, but at the same time, really, really treasure your time alone. So I see that there's going to be a lot of social activity for you, especially if you are repairing a relationship in any way. You guys could really celebrate that. So that'll be great news. You've got the Seven of Swords in reverse. So if anybody is owing you a debt, whether that is going to be like a debt of gratitude or a monetary debt, like whatever that debt is with the Seven of Swords. And I see this person probably royally screwed you over in the past, because the Seven of Swords, this energy is not a good energy. This is somebody that takes advantage. They look for a crack in the armor, which is not always easy with Aries. So I'm going to say that this is probably going to be somebody that you were romantically involved with in the past, okay? So they're probably going to apologize for their BS behavior. And if there's any financial owings, they're going to pay you back finally, okay? We also have the Knave of Wands. Oh, I feel like there's somebody on the outside of your life looking in and they're waiting for an invitation. And you can see that there's an envelope on the hand of the Knave, which is the same as the Page, right? So this person is waiting for an invitation to come in. Don't worry, I don't think it's a vampire, unless you want it to be. Any Twilight fans, let me know. So anyway, somebody feels like they're on the outside looking in, and this could be somebody. This is really interesting. Oh, I don't know why I saw 2 7s there. Am I going crazy? Don't answer that. So what was I saying? This could be somebody that you have extended invitations to repeatedly, okay? And they could have turned you down and turned you down and turned you down. But there is some reason, maybe they had social anxiety, who knows, agoraphobia, whatever. So maybe start including people in your plans again, even if you think, well, they always say no, okay? But they want you to ask them again. So please do that, because you mean the world to them. And I feel like you gave up on that person because they were exhausting, okay? But sometimes people go through stuff, and you can be the bigger person here, Aries, because you've got it going on. You're not lowering yourself. You're just saying, hey, let's start including this person again because I think they really deserve it. We also have the Moon card here. So I see an absolute rise in your psychic abilities, okay? As well as really connecting and clicking with somebody. And I feel like it has a lot to do with what we were seeing with the 3 of Swords in reverse for your love. So when you start to feel more, I'm getting the word sort of protected. When you start to feel cherished, you know, and somebody is actually worshiping the ground that you walk on, because why wouldn't they? You're going to feel a lot more imbalance, okay? You're going to, and I see maybe a Reiki attunement in your future here as well, especially if you had any issues with, let's say, I'm getting the words parental abuse, so I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If there was any sort of traumatic events related to, maybe not the best childhood, December is going to be a really, really, really good time to fix that up, okay? Oh, yes. There could also be an engagement. There could be a proposal for you with the 4 of Wands, with that great big fat diamond in the middle of the wands there. So, you know, if you already have a ring, I would expect a little bit of an upgrade for you, and you don't have a ring yet, I would expect that you're going to get one. And I really do feel like it's going to have something to do with the return of the ex with this 3 of Swords, or a reparation of your existing relationship, okay? So what else have we got going on? So the Knight of Coins, these cards are coming in reverse, but my spirit guides are saying to turn them over, because you guys, like, I really think of Aries as having almost like the same energy as cats, right? You're always going to land on your feet. So Knight of Coins, and again, there's a big diamond there, okay? So if you're single, I'm really getting the vibes that this is going to be somebody coming in that actually has the means to take care of you in the way that you would be expected, like a traditional divine masculine man, okay? And if you identify as male, you're going to have the assets, the wealth and abundance to be able to take care of a partner in the way that you would desire, where, you know, everything that that person needs is going to be in your budget, okay? So Aries, this is going to be great. This is also going to be a little bit of travel coming in for you coming up in December. And I just see like real, like, big D energy coming in for you, Aries. And that's what Aries needs, okay? You really need somebody that is going to be not boring, that is exciting, that can surprise you with maybe not so much gifts, but gifts are great. I mean, I like a good gift, don't you? Take you on surprise trips, like have things organized, like get things straight and just let you be you, okay? So, because you deserve it. And we also have the 2 of Coins here. So I just see A lot of prosperity coming in for you. There's going to be a lot going on in December, but don't worry. You're also going to be given the strength, courage, and the means, and the support, and the connection to spirit, and the money rolling in. Like, you know what? Hallelujah. This is going to be a great month for you, Aries. I'm super excited for you. So if you liked the reading, remember to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. And I'm going to leave you with this because I don't think it's going to get any better than that right now. So peace out. Bye. What's up, Leo? Robin here once again with your December reading. Okay, so I'm trying a new angle. You guys let me know what you think. Anyway, let's just get right into your reading. And I'm just getting the chant from Spirit. They're saying LMG. LMG. So Leo millionaire gang in the house. And it's just always important to keep that mindset. Like, if you don't want to be a millionaire, then don't worry about it. But if you would like millions of dollars at your disposal, keep yourself in the millionaire mindset. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card for love and one for money. This is going to represent love. Okay, so very interesting with the King of Wands in reverse. If there is somebody pursuing you right now, or you're dating somebody, I feel like there's just going to be a little bit of a lull, okay? They're not going to take any action. Maybe they're thinking very closely about what they want for their future. The information that I'm getting for you, Leo, is to not chase this person, okay? Just remember, you know what? If they wanted to, they would. If they want to talk to you, they will. If they need time to think things over, or maybe like, and people always act really weird, I think, just before the time of a proposal. So that could be happening for you as well. Just don't chase, okay? And this is going to be, if you're in a relationship and your partner withdraws a little bit and you think they're acting weird, maybe they're going something that they don't want to talk about, whatever, okay? Just give this person space to bounce back to you. And you can maybe look up the rubber band theory, where you have to let people stretch so that they can come back to you on their own, okay? So that they're not feeling suffocated. I also feel like with the High Priestess in reverse, when it comes to your money issues or money matters, it's not looking great. It looks like a bit of a stagnant month for you with regards to love and money. So just breathe, okay? This is kind of like if you're a yoga person, this is like the Shavasana phase. This is where you just enjoy where you are. Everything is going good. You're good in this space. Sometimes the universe just needs to collect itself before it brings in any additional blessings. Okay, so I'm going to leave those cards there for you. And then I'm just going to look at any other messages that Spirit might have. Those are annoying, so I'm going to move them. Sorry about that. I'm just working with this new angle. I know people really like to see the cards, and I feel like this is important, especially during the monthly readings. So anyway, oh my, this deck, give me a harder time. Okay, so Spirit, let's see any other additional messages for Leo. Nice. Okay, so I feel like you guys are going to be presented with some sort of a nest egg. So this could come in, like, don't panic, you know, and this could come in mid-December, a little bit later. You know, maybe things are not going the way that you wanted them to financially, but I see if you just let that breathe and still be confident and maintain your millionaire mindset, like I was saying at the beginning of the reading, universe is going to come through. And this could be, obviously it's going to be in the form of a person. It's not going to just, unless you have a, you know, unless you have a genie you're not telling us about, there is going to be some money coming in, and it's going to be enough to help you either put a down payment on a house, or buy somebody an engagement ring, or invest, you know, buy a whole lot of stocks. So it's going to be something really, really, really worthwhile for you. So, and I love how there's an hourglass in the middle, okay? So try not to watch time tick by, because that's so, like, when you put deadlines on things that are related to the universe and manifestation, I just want you to remember that insistence equals resistance. So the more that you would be, and you guys are pretty cool, not most of you anyway, depends on your moon sign, I guess. You know, you can just relax and not freak out when things aren't happening on your timeline, okay? So I see you guys having a bit of an entanglement with a Queen of Swords energy, and I really do feel like this is somebody that is going to be in your family, okay? Why is that happening? Okay, so let's pull another card on that, because I feel like somebody might come at you a little bit, and air signs are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So I want you guys to be prepared, okay? And I feel like this is going to be a sensitive issue for you guys. I feel like there's somebody in your family or somebody close enough to you that you consider them family. They've been expecting you to do something for them with the Chariot, and they've probably been pestering you, and that has not been sitting very well with you. So this is going to be an important lesson for you to learn. Remember what I was talking about before with the 7 of Coins was that, you know, insistence equals resistance. And to make that easier for you to understand, the universe is going to show you that in human form because somebody is pestering you to do something, you know, and you're like, I will get to it when I'm ready. So just remember that's sort of the same philosophy that the universe has. I will get to it when I'm ready. And when they say when I'm ready, they mean you, okay? So if you're not immediately manifesting things the way that you want them to, you're holding on to a belief system that is keeping it at bay. And this Chariot, geez, look at it. Like this is a hot mess of a Chariot. So I feel like this is the energy that is coming through with this air sign. You really need to help them, okay? You really just need to go and do what they want you to do because it's freaking them out. They're super frazzled about it. And because they're an air sign, instead of saying like their feelings, they're giving you the emotion tied to their feeling, which is probably stress, anger, rage, lack of gratitude. So if you can look through that and just look at the feelings that is causing them to react this way, then things will start to go. And I feel like, oh, that's interesting. Spirit was saying to me that they have a gift for you once this is completed. It may or may not be the 7 of Coins where we're looking at that nest egg, but let's have a look what it is. So I've got the Fool in reverse here. Let's turn it around. I'm not getting a reversal energy. That's really interesting. I think they could give you the gift of a vacation or the gift of, I'm getting really that they're going to give you some sort of an insight into your ancestry, which would be really, really, really interesting, which would put you on some sort of a quest to go figure out a little bit more about your ancestors, especially if you're living in a country where you don't know, like you know, for example, my great grandparents came from Ireland, but I've never been to Ireland. So you could get a little bit of money to go there or a little bit of sort of a tip about an ancestor that will set you off either looking, you know, on one of those really popular websites or actually taking some sort of a quest to go there. We have the Knave of Wands in reverse here. So I feel like you're going to get some mixed messages from another fire sign. That's going to be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? So just be very careful with this person. I feel like you're being breadcrumbed about something with the Knave of Wands. I feel like they are not following up. They're giving hints and stuff like that, but they're staying non-committal. So if you are single, just be kind of careful. You know, if somebody doesn't say that, hey, I'm committed to you, they're not committed to you, and they're probably playing the field. Remember what we're seeing with the King of Wands in reverse. That could be somebody trying to decide what they want for their future. So don't you act like you're in a committed relationship with somebody unless they actually ask for that, okay? And this could be also somebody, for those of you that are searching for a new position, a new job, something that, you know, there's all kinds of scammers, and that includes on employment websites as well. So make sure before you submit your resume with your personal information and all your history and your contact information, make sure that you're doing a search on a website or look up on, like I look on maps, you know, just I do as much due diligence before hitting the submit button. So yeah, just be careful with that. I'm going to pull another couple cards and then I'll wrap you up here, Leo. I got the song by Madonna, Gonna Dress You Up in My Love. Do you guys know that song? I absolutely love it. So we have the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse, okay? So make sure that you're getting plenty of rest. Don't wear yourself out. And the Two of Wands, if you don't have to make any decisions in December, then don't, okay? It looks like you've got a whole lot going on an emotional and intellectual level. So just kind of coast through December and take it easy, okay? So that's all I'm getting for you guys. So I'm going to wrap it up and I'll see you next time, okay? Take care. Bye. Welcome, Sagittarius. Robin here again. So I'm doing your December month ahead reading using the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition. I'm going to ask Spirit for any messages that they need for you to know or would like you to know. I'm also going to pull a card for love and for money for you. So I'll do that right away. Let me know what you think of this angle instead of looking at my face during the reading. The Star card. Okay, this is going to be really interesting for your love life. If you've been single for ages, don't lose hope. Okay, they're out there. I saw, like, I'm on Twitter, right? And my handle is Celtic Foxy if you guys want to follow me for whatever reason. I saw somebody that was posting that she's one of my connections. And she said, you know, she worked her butt off on dating websites for 5 years before she met somebody and now she's married, okay? So don't lose hope. They're out there. And for those of you that are in relationships, I just say that there's really, really good reason to believe that this is the relationship that is going to, like, it's the one, right? It is the one that is going to last you the rest of your life. So the Star card is just really, but I mean, look at this face too. Look at that. Like, that's not the face of hope. This is the face of drudgery. So, I mean, try and not be passive aggressive, okay? Sagittarius. Angel number 2244 just went by. So I'm going to pull a card for your House of Money. Let me get this one here. We do have the Knave of Swords. Okay, so I see that there could be lots of initiative to move forward with possibly an investment or something like that. And I see that you would be getting some information from an air sign, which is a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. And I feel like you can absolutely stand behind them. You know, they know what they're talking about. So I feel like this is a really, really believable person. So even if you think that you don't have a ton of money to invest, like, just even a little bit will go a long way for your future. So anyway, let's continue on. Any other messages from Spirit? Honestly, my throat's getting a little sore because I've done a few readings already today, but excuse me, I'm just gonna push through. All right. Okay, what does Spirit want you to know? I'm gonna pull some cards here. Do have the Six of Wands here, so I want you guys to know that Spirit is really, really, really close to you. Really close, really supporting you. If there's a situation in your life that you feel like it's just not going to work out or anything like that, remember this face. They're going to help you, okay? So just remember to always ask angels for help. Even with things as small as a parking spot, you know, or helping you to be happy today, or whatever it is. You know, you need help finding a recipe. Ask Spirit and you'll see how supported you really, really, truly are. We do have the Queen of Swords here. So you guys are being reminded that you don't have to show up to every argument that you are invited to, okay? So the Queen of Swords, I really feel like there could be somebody that is maybe not being that charitable about you or saying nasty things about you. just let them do it. It's just going to backfire on them. And maybe that's one of the things that you need with the Six of Wands, the Spirit to help you with, you know, give me strength so I don't have to deal with this person. This is really interesting too. Anybody, I don't know why I got the word programmed, scheduling a tattoo in December. I feel like this could be a really, really good month for you to book that tattoo in for yourself. Okay. So, first timers, if you're a first time getting a tattoo, let me know in the comments how many tattoos you have. If you're a first time person getting a tattoo, make sure you're not getting something that is too big or on the wrong spot. Okay, so do a little bit of research. Like, you don't want to do a 7-hour rib tattoo if it's your first tattoo, because you'll tap out. All right, so the Nine of Wands in reverse. So I really feel like something that maybe you weren't too proud of, or maybe something that you were made to feel like something was a disgrace, like you were put in disgrace. I feel like you're able to forgive yourself in December. And this could be something that maybe nobody else knows about. You don't have to tell anybody anything, okay? Just leave it in the past. Okay, so this could be what's going on with that Queen of Swords. Remember when I said that somebody was talking crap about you? This is really, really interesting. The guides are giving me a little bit more with that Nine of Wands, okay? So if somebody is talking trash about you, about a situation that you were like, well, I wish that never happened, and I hope nobody finds out about it, I feel like this person knows about it. So a simple defense is like, you could just go to them and say, listen, I could uncover something about your past as well, so why don't you just zip it, zip it, okay? Whether or not you know anything about them, because they'll shut it, because everybody has some skeletons rattling around in their closet. They don't want anybody else to know about it. And I think as a Sagittarius, you could be suitably menacing, you know. you could say, hey, listen, you know, I'm gonna mess something up for you unless you stop talking about me. So yeah, and Spirit is actually supporting that. So that's really interesting. Just remember that, you know, there are warrior angels, like Archangel Michael is the angel of war. So sometimes you need to use tactics against people that they will understand, because I think going and being nice to this person it's just going to be nothing. They're going to like, whatever, you know. And I actually got the words from Spirit. They would tell you to go screw yourself and then just keep talking. Okay, so wow, that silenced me. Holy crap. Okay, so Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I feel like things are coming to light for you. I think this is going to be really interesting if there was like a relationship that failed, or if you had issues with your parents, you know, something from your past a little bit. Remember the Nine of Wands was coming up here about the past being resolved. I feel like because we only know what we see, we don't see what other people are going through. I feel with the Four of Cups, you're going to come into a little bit more information about what somebody was going through where you perceived that they possibly weren't treating you the best, you know. And I'm getting really specific for some of you that you could find somebody's diary, okay, and read it and understand what was going on in somebody else's life where they maybe, and I see this happening, let's get an age. I see this happening in your childhood, early teenage years, but let me get an age here. So getting around the age of 10, okay? And I feel like this person is going to be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So maybe they'll come to you and say, hey, listen, I think you deserve to know the whole story, or they'll write you a letter or something like that. And things will become a little bit more open for you and allow you to be much more happy, you know, much more happy with the 10 of Cups. Okay, so I see this happening around the age of 10. Water sign, again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the truth being revealed. Really, really, really interesting. Okay, so I think so anyway. So I'll pull a couple more cards here for you, Sag. We do have the Six of Swords. So I feel like there's somebody that's just kind of taking some hits for you somehow to make your life a little bit better. And this is an air sign, but it's not the same air sign as the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you do have like an ally that you don't know about in your life, you know, and it's probably somebody very close. Again, air signs are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And they've been busy like really smoothing your path for you and making your life easier. Actually, this is really interesting. I'm getting the vibe that this is your guardian angel. Really, truly. They're saying, like they're doing so much work for you. They're doing so much work for you. So whenever you're planning things, make sure you're asking your guardian angel to make things easier. It's really cool. And I feel like you have not been talking to, and be honest in the comments, do you talk to your guardian angel ever? Do you say thank you? Do you ask them for things? Because otherwise they're just sitting around twiddling their thumbs and they're bored off their face, wishing that Sagittarius would come and, you know, like even like going grocery shopping. Oh, help me find the best deal. You know, hey, guardian angel, let's go shopping and let's get some really good deals. Or I want to find this. Can you help me? You know, whatever it is, because they are actually like your goodwill Samaritan as well as your guardian angel, okay? And they want to help you way more than they already are. So get in that habit, okay? So I see the Justice card here. So things just coming into a lot of alignment with your past and your present and your future, especially if you get on board with your guardian angel, because they can do so much for you. And I want you guys to actually look up, really fascinating, and it's too long of a subject to get into, hiring angels, okay? It's a thing. It's a thing. And I just want you guys to know about that, to start employing literally your guardian angel and bringing more angels into your life, especially if you want to live a more balanced life and things just coming into, I'll say it again, balance, okay? So you guys have a big, fat, juicy month ahead of you. And I'm going to let you go. Peace. Bye.